Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is total MetCon strength with weights workout. In this workout, we are going to work the entire body for strength while also getting metabolic conditioning. That's what MetCon stands for, and we'll be moving in a way that keeps our heart rate up while we work our muscles. I'll be working with both dumbbells and kettlebells today, my 10, 15, and 20-pound dumbbells, and my 26 and 35-pound kettlebell, but you can use whatever you have available to you. I'll give you lots of different options to work to your fitness level. Are you ready? Let's do it. Let's start just by getting our bodies warm, just a march, pump those arms. Let's get the blood flowing, get the energy up. Try to release any tension or any stress you may be feeling from your day or your night, and just be here moving today. We're gonna keep the warm-up short because we're gonna keep this workout short. So of course, if you need a little extra of a warm-up or a cool down, please get it on your own. Right through here, we're gonna take a little roll of the hips, a little half squat. So you don't have to get super low, but just warming up through these movement patterns that we're gonna be doing today, that we're gonna be adding some load to. You can see behind me, I have my 20, 15, and 10-pound dumbbells. I also have my 26 and 35-pound kettlebell, and I have a bench. If you don't have all of that, that is A-okay. Just use whatever you have available to you. Let's take our hands behind the head. We're gonna do a hinge, and we're gonna reach. So hands behind looks like this. Drive the hips to the back. So it's not a squat. You're just going here and reach. Driving those hips back. So if you only have dumbbells and a mat, that is okay too. If you wanna keep it all body weight, that works too. And then let's hold that hinge, hands on top of the legs. We're gonna roll through cat to cow, standing cat to cow on our back, rolling through that spine as we go here. And then all the way up. Let's tap it back right here. So you can reach those arms up, open up the hips. I'm gonna remind you throughout this workout to be where you are today. That's something I always say. The most important thing is that you showed up and we are moving. Hold this right here. You can either hold it here and get that hip opener, or if you want, take it all the way down. Reach and take it under and up, world's greatest stretch. So you do you. This is your workout. Work in a way that's good for you. I'm gonna give you options to work to your level. So challenge yourself, but in a way that's good for you. Let's switch our legs. Other side, we're gonna take it here. You can just hold it here or take it down, reach it up. Here we go. So totally up to you. I will give you options. And the nice thing about this workout is those options are gonna be built into your circuit. So join me on the mat, either on your knees or your toes. Little child's pose, up to all fours for the core and stretch the back, or up on the hands. Reach that arm under. Take it here. So the way this workout works, we're gonna get metabolic conditioning, MetCon. We're gonna start with a back to basics exercise for 40 seconds. So you can always stay with just that. That might be a better option for you. Then we will follow that with a 30-second MetCon of the same exercise. Go ahead and walk your hands back. You can hang out here for a second, little pedal of the feet, and then slowly roll it up. All right, tap on reach. All right, so what that means is that MetCon exercise, we're gonna add a little something or tweak something to that exercise that you just did back to basics to get a little more metabolic conditioning, to get the heart rate up a little bit more, get your muscles working a little differently. So if you feel like just keeping the back to basics version, you stay there. If you wanna add the MetCon, the nice thing is the MetCon is shorter, 30 seconds, and then we get a longer breather. Second time through, we'll go through those same exercises, but 2 rounds of 30 seconds back to back, keeping that heart rate up. All right, so your very first exercise, we're gonna do a goblet squat. So 1 dumbbell or 1 kettlebell, goblet means holding it here, and we're gonna sit low in the squat, we're gonna bring it up. You can also do this body weight or keep that dumbbell or kettlebell low. Here we go, squat it down, 40 seconds. Often we start with those big muscles in our lower body because that primes us to work our way down to more of those smaller muscles. This goblet, you're holding it close to your body. You can tell it gets your heart rate up, it gets your arms and your core working along with those legs. But again, if that's not right for you, you can always just hold it here. Taking it down, bringing it up, 10 seconds. Right here. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, now we got a MetCon version. Here's what we got. You can keep just that, or you can do a clean. Your clean looks like this, little hinge, toss it up to yourself, and here. If you'd rather, you can also just do a curl into a squat. Join me for MetCon, 30 seconds. Clean, squat, and up, right here. So you bring it down in between. If you only have dumbbells, you may just wanna do a curl, or you may wanna do 2 dumbbells to get that clean. Maybe you've done that before. You can tell already, we're getting more arms, more biceps, more core, and more heart rate while we keep those legs working. Last one, and relax. Moving it up to my heavier one for this next one, we're gonna do an alternating gorilla row. So gorilla is just pulling from the floor, dumbbell or kettlebell. You got 30 seconds to breathe after these MetCon rounds, so take them. We're gonna be in a little hinge here. We're gonna pull towards our hip, take it down and alternate. If you have 2 dumbbells, you can also be from here, but pulling from the ground, if that doesn't feel right for you, just take them right here. Core engaged, here we go. 40 seconds, back to basics. Right here. Oh, I wanted to go heavier on this one, and I did, but it's challenging me. If you only have lighter dumbbells, you may want to go with 2 hands to keep that challenge for you. You do you. Yes. 10 seconds. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe. All right, that's keeping the heart rate up, right? Now let's add some MetCon. Here's what we got. You can do your row, and you can either just lunge it or tap it back from the top, or you can pop it back. Watch me here. Row, row, pop it back or walk it back, bring it in. Your row is at the top. We got 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Row each side, or 2 rows, then pop it back or walk it back, or tap it back. Row. Ugh. Getting that core. Adding a little extra MetCon. It can be whatever speed you need it to be. Just get that good flat back. Last one, right here. Oh, feeling that. I don't know about you. Woo! All right, team. Last one of this circuit. So you can tell I've been keeping this first circuit kettlebells, but you can use dumbbells too. We're gonna do a little knee cross for core. So I want you again, holding it in that goblet, here to here. When we add our MetCon, we'll add a little press to it. So catch your breath, weight in the center, standing core. Here we go. Notice I'm not going super fast. I really want to focus on the core. If you need to, you can do this with no weight. As you can tell, we're getting our biceps working every time we do this goblet hold. The arms are working, the core is working, our shoulders are working. But really focus on your core here. Woo! 10 seconds. And as you notice, the reason we love MetCon is once we get that heart rate up, we keep it up. We still get those highs and lows. Last one, and relax. Whoo! Breathe. All right, team, so this time, here's what we're adding for 30 seconds. Cross, press, cross, press. We get a little more arms, we get a little more heart rate. Then we're doing it all again. Grab that weight. 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds. Cross. Ha. Woo! Strong arms. Notice, it's feeling hard for me today. So if you need to go lighter, you can, or take that press out. right? Cross. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. All right, catch your breath, team. We're doing it all again. Here's the difference. We get 30 seconds back to back. If you need to, you can always drop your weight in between, like something like that, where we wanna just take it here. But we're gonna get 30 seconds back to basics, go right into 30 seconds MetCon, go right into 30 seconds recovery. Just what we did before, starting with that squat in 3, 2, 30. Here we go. Regular squat on this. Again, if you need to take it body weight or keep that weight low, that works too. We get 30 seconds here. Drive up through the heels, connect with the core. Then we add that clean. You can also do a bicep curl to squat, or just keep your squat for our second 30. And breathe. Here we go. Take it down, clean. 30 seconds MetCon, you got a breather right after that. So this is where we challenge our bodies. Basically, we're getting those heart rate zones, right? We go right into the harder, higher intensity version, and then we get full recovery. Right here, of course, if you need more recovery, just hit pause. You do you. Last one. Yes, relax. Catch your breath, team. I know, I feel it too. Woo! All right, so we've got that gorilla row from the ground. Then row, row, pop it back, or tap it back or lunge it back if you wanna stay off the ground. All right, again, I'm gonna try to go with my heavy one. Up to you, whatever you got. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Take your time. Pull towards that hip, towards your rib cage, squeeze in the shoulder blades. Right here. Yes. We got 5 seconds here, then we're taking it MetCon. You can stay here or pop it back. Here we go. Row and row, pop it back, pop it in. If you're doing a double row, set them down and pop it back. You can also walk it back. Just make sure you get set in that nice flat back as you come up. Here we go. Bring it up, yes. Bring it up, ha. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Oh man, you guys. This time I'm gonna switch to a dumbbell because it's a little easier grip. That was getting a little heavy for my shoulder. So here's what we got. Catch your breath. Twist, twist. Second 30, twist, press, twist, press. All right, are we ready? Let's get it done. All core, a little bit of arms too. In 3, 2, 1. Just your core. So I want you to stay focused. Cross the knee. Cross the knee. So taking it across, really thinking it almost like you're doing a bicycle down on your back, which we'll get to, right? Here we go. Nice and steady. And again, arms are working, but we're gonna add a little extra shoulders right here. Cross knee, press overhead. Cross, press. Feel how you feel that core even when you go up because it's engaging right through here. Yes. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, team, grab a set of heavy weights if you got it. We're gonna tag on one more thing, but only one round of this first circuit, and that's our deadlift. And then our swing is our higher intensity MetCon version. So your deadlift is your hinge, 2 heavy dumbbells or 1 kettlebell in the center, Stand up straight, drive them back, stand up straight. We got 40 seconds of that. 30 seconds of our swing, which can be dumbbell or kettlebell in the center. If you've never done a swing or you're not comfortable with it, keep the deadlift 2 rounds. We're only doing this once. So get set, shoulders back, core engage, grab those weights. Here we go. Hinge, stand up straight, drive them back, connect, squeeze. So I like to say painting the front of the legs. Woo! Weight evenly distributed from the heel, spread out through the toes. Drive it up. Yes, you can. And breathe. Down. Stand it up. Yes. 3, 2, 1. And relax. All right, set those to the side. You can keep that same deadlift or do the swing. If you've never done a swing before, I want you to keep the deadlift. Otherwise, 1 dumbbell or kettlebell in the center. Drive it up, lock it out, let it drop. You're not lifting with your arms. It's not a squat, it's a hinge. Get set. Something heavy if you got it. In 3, 2, 1. Power up, let it drop. Yes, you can. Drive it up, let it drop. Up, let it drop. Yes, team. 10 seconds. Using the power from the back of the body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax. All right, team, we got one more circuit, but let's get some water in between. Catch your breath. Whew! How are we feeling, team? I know I'm tired. Cheers, y'all. All right. A whole new set of exercises over here. This time I'm working more with my dumbbells. We got one thing that can be down, or 2 things, I guess. They can be down on the bench or down on the mat. Totally up to you. First thing we're starting with, 2 dumbbells. Alternate your lunge. You can step back into it. If it feels better for you to do a little tap back, you can take it there. We got 40 seconds of that. Then we're going lunge, crossover, and we're gonna do that 30 seconds right, 30 seconds left. So we alternate with them together. We cross over for 30 individual. Grab those weights, step out, train tracks. Let's do it. Alternate your lunge. Again, you can do reverse, you can do a forward lunge, you can do a tap back, you can even do a squat if that's better for you. But keeping those shoulders back, keeping the chest open, drive it up. Yes, you can. And here, here, breathe. Up. Woo. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, team, set them down for a second. Give yourself, catch your breath. We got 30, we got 30. Here's what we got. Regular lunge, cross it over, take it here, take it back. So you can tap it back too. You don't have to get as low. If the crossover is not right for you, just hang out at the bottom for a little extra pulse. All right? Right side, shifting into it. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Right leg stays forward. Cross the left over. In. Take it up. Take it down. Cross. In. Drive it up. Yes, you can. I know. This one's gonna be a little bit of a burner. Sometimes we take these, we save these for the beginning. Because we feel them. Whew, breathe. Hand up right here. Relax. Give your hands a little break. Shake it out. There's that heart rate, right? Same thing, other side. Here, cross it over, in and up. All right? Let's get it done. 30 seconds other side. Then we're taking it down either on the bench or the floor. So you know you got a breather coming. Let's do it. 30 seconds, lunge, curtsy crossover. Bring it up in 3, 2, 1. Drive it up, here we go. Down, cross, and up, yes. Remember, you're still stepping back wide, hip distance apart, then you cross over behind. That's gonna throw your balance just a bit, and that's okay. Woo! Down, cross, in, and up. Last one. And boom. All right, team. Next one, we're taking it down on the bench or down on the mat. So if you're on the mat, you're just here, core in. We're gonna do a chest fly, then we're gonna do a fly into triceps. So we're adding on a little extra here, all right? If you're on the bench, you just have a little more range of motion. Sometimes I like to be on the bench because you can see me a little better. You'll wanna go a tad bit lighter for this, but still try to go heavy. Do what is right for you. All right, team, catch your breath. If you're on the bench, feet can be on the side, straddled, or up top. Whatever feels best for you. Here we go. Out in the fly. Squeeze it in. So remember this fly, you're opening up, slight bend in the elbows, but the movement is from your shoulders, right? It's not a press, it's a fly. So we're going away from the midline of the body, then bringing it back in. Come in like you're hugging a tree or holding a beach ball, right? And breathe. Right here. Yes, team. Boom. And relax. All right, you can set your weights down if you want. Watch me here. We're gonna keep the fly. We bring them up, we shift them back a bit into triceps. If that's not right for you, you can pick one or the other. But we're getting it done. 30 seconds only. So go ahead and grab those weights. In 3, 2, 1. Take it out. In triceps. Out wide, squeeze with the chest and shoulders. Then bring it down by the ears with the tris. Again, shift your weights back just a tiny bit as you come down for triceps. And here. Yes, team. Core stays engaged the entire time. Woo, yes, last one, and relax. All right, team, you can hang out right where you are. We were just talking about it, your bicycle. So slow bicycle here. You can also just lift the knee and the shoulders or just do a little march if that's what's best for you, or take it standing. We got 40 seconds bicycle, then we're gonna come on the mat or on the bench or on the wall and take it to a mountain climber, all right? So that's gonna be the plank version of this to add the intensity. But let's take it here, elbows wide, here we go. I like doing these after we do some upper body push because it reminds me to keep my chest open because I'm feeling how I need that stretch, right? Right here and here, yes you can. Whew, I know, team. You're twisting as we extend, opposite leg out. All the movement is coming from here. If you're on the bench, it adds another layer of difficulty. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, team, so for our 30-second interval, make sure you have some space. You can, of course, take this elevated on a bench, taking it here, take it on the wall, or all the way down on the ground, but 30 seconds of that mountain climber, bringing the knees across in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Yes, you can, I know. Boom. Driving the knees across, feeling that core, which I feel it too, team. Yes, 10 seconds to go. Remember, you can always just tap it in too, but if you can, we're taking it here. Stay lifted. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stretch. All right, team. Ha. Here's what we got. We are back up to the top. We're gonna get this done quickly. But here's what we got. For this second round of these, we're gonna go right into our MetCon versions. So we're gonna go 30 seconds here, 30 seconds here. I know, right? We're gonna do our fly and try, then we're gonna do our climber. Maybe we'll add a little bonus swing. So forget your back to basics, unless that's what you wanna keep. And we're only doing those 30-second rounds one time. Just for the sake of time, let's make it good. All right, team, so 30 seconds, right lunge, crossover, you can tap it back. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Lunge, cross it over, in, drive it up right here. And up. So notice I'm gonna hinge just a bit. So it gives me a little more power as I cross into that curtsy, but I'm still keeping my chest open, still driving through that front leg. Last one. And breathe. Yes, you can rest in between these two 30s. Woo, I know. I feel it too. All right, team, let's get set. Catch your breath. Lunge, curtsy. Just your MetCon version in the second round. Let's get it done for 30. In 3, get set, 2, 1. Lunge low, cross it over, lunge it back, step it up. So notice what we're doing. We're not just increasing the burn in that leg, in the glutes, hamstrings, quads, but we're also incorporating more balance, more core, and activating more of those outer thighs, inner thighs. I know. Feel that hip right here. Woo! Breathe. And relax. All right, team, set those to the side, down on your bench. We're going to our fly into our try. 30 seconds only. Then we're gonna go right into that mountain climber to finish it out. All right, team? So join me here. If you wanna keep it back to basics, just pick one. But if you can, core engage, breathe, 3, 2, 1. And here. Hopefully that was a nice little bonus surprise that we weren't gonna do the full round a second time. To be honest, guys, I plan to, but looking at that clock, I wanna make sure that we get you in and out. Always my goal. We wanna cover it all, but I know we're all short on time, guys, right? We all got a lot going on. Let's get it done. 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, team, climber, wherever you are, whether that climber is on the wall, on the bench, on the mat, join me for it. 30 seconds, go hard. You can also do standing. Let's finish it out. In 3, 2, go for it. Here we go. Drive them across. We are so close to being done with this workout. I told you we're gonna have a bonus swing, but that's the only bonus move we're gonna do. So I want you to go for it. Then we'll catch our breaths. Then we'll swing. Then we'll be done. Stay lifted in the center. Power those knees across. Metabolic conditioning, yes! You're doing it. Whoo! 3, 2, 1. Breathe. I know, team. Me too. All right, think we got time for a bonus move, but good news, it's just a swing. If the swing is not right for you, deadlift. Let's finish strong so we can cool it down, all right? So we're here. Deadlift or swing, 30 seconds to close it out is all that we need. Quick stretch, then we're done with it. Shoulders back, nice good hinge, lots of power. Here we go, power it up, let it drop. So whether or not you're doing the swing or the deadlift, let's finish with perfect form. I know we're tired. We are working hard through that entire workout, but let's finish it right here. Here we go, 10 seconds. Power, lock it out, let it drop. 3, 2, 1, swing and relax. Oh man, pedal those feet, team, I know. Ha, sweat in my eyeball, whoo. So whether you got your hands on the kettlebell, the floor, your knees, just a little pedal. Little stretch. Slowly, let's roll it up, tap it out. All right, I know, we're at our time limit, so we're not gonna do too much of a stretch. So please get some stretching on your own. Take those arms up. And remember, we don't wanna just be stretching when we're getting these last couple minutes at the end of the workout. We also wanna make sure we're working flexibility and mobility throughout our days, throughout our weeks. Make sure you get those active recovery days. Do some more focused stretching and mobility time on your own. Grab them in the back if you can, or just open up the chest. Little hinge again through the back of the legs. Hands on top, cat-cow. So get some stretching on your own. Leave me a comment, leave me a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you're not there already, check us out in the BodyFit Athletic Club where you get all the extras. Shake it out right here. Thank you so much for joining me today for this workout. I'm tired, I hope you are too, but let's take this energy with us throughout the rest of our days. One big deep breath in and out. You did it. That was your total MetCon strength with weights workout. Great job, everybody.